Hello everybody, I'm John Lunar Gamer, and I've got another Commander 2014 unboxing for you guys. I've got the blue deck, Peer Through Time, with Teferi, Temporal Archmage. So let's crack this baby open and get a look at our new Planeswalker Commander. Got our little Planeswalker, foily Planeswalker card. Let's see. He is a 5 loyalty Planeswalker for 6. +1, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, the other in the bottom of your library. What Jace the Living Guildpack's +1 should have been. -1, untap to 4 target permanents, that's not busted. And -10, you get an emblem with, you may activate loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers you control on any player's turn, anytime you can cast an instant, which is totally ridiculous. And then you can be your commander. So he's very,
just once, right?
What?
Per
turn.
Oh, per turn.
Per turn on each player's turn. Yeah, I'm gonna ultimate my stuff really easy. Cure ultimates before it gets back to my turn. So we got the deck.
As long as they don't attack it.
As long as it, well,
you can't.
In response,
that one doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you got your commander pamphlet, no one cares about, and your rules reference card, less people care about than that.
Unless you like art.
Unless you like art, the art's cool. And then we've got the Teferi emblem, which is very cool. And let's open this up. There we go. Plastic. There's some green stuff in here. Apes. Oh, Pongify. So we've got the emblem. We've got the fish that turns into the whale, that turns into the kraken, which is cool. And also each one of them is eating the last one. So there's the fish, and then right there is the whale eating the fish, and then the kraken is eating the whale. So that's very flavorful, and apparently there's 2 sets of them for some reason, and a bunch of Pongify.
Flip side.
Flip side. Star zombies.
Oh, Stitcher.
Like everywhere.
Stitcher
Giralf. Which is cool. We're gonna need those for Cube. We can play Pongify in Cube, right?
We played Rapid Hybridization.
Oh yeah.
And then we took it out.
Oh yeah, frog lizards.
Hey, the best lands!
Alright, well, we'll just play them as these then. Yeah, the best lands! These cards need to be banned in Legacy. Well, what you could play, you could tap it for Brainstorm and then draw 3 cards and put 2 back and then bounce it to daze your opponent. I don't see how that's okay. Can't do that with the mountain.
Don't daze me, bro.
Don't daze me, bro. And then you've got your Teferi, Stitcher Giralf. This guy is probably one of the biggest players in Magic that we wanted to see a card of, and we finally have him. His messenger is really broken, and he is broken himself. He is a 3/4 for 5. It says, pay 2 and a blue. Each player puts top 3 cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard. Then exile up 2 creature cards put into graveyards this way, and then put an XX blue zombie token onto the battlefield where X total power cards exile this way. So you hit a Critter Hoof and a big fat 5 dragon, you get a 10/10 zombie. And then Lorthos the Tidemaker. Okay. That's cool.
They just need another mono blue guy.
Yeah. Oh, I got a buddy who plays Lorthos, so he will love this. Delucid Sirens. This card is hilarious. Pay a blue and tap it. Target creature attacks target opponent this turn if able, and for some reason has morph. So you're telling me that if I'm playing a 4-man, I can pay a blue and 1 and make their Eldrazi attack another person? That's hilarious. Reform turns into the other stuff. Ixodron. For some reason, we needed morph as the smaller mechanic here in the blue deck, so this turns everything into 2/2 morphs. And then his power and turns equal to the amount of morphs on the big field.
You know what works great with Ixodron? Massacre Worm!
God, that card's so good. Storm Surge Kraken. He is a 5/5 hexproof for 5. With, as long as your commander's out in the field, using the lieutenant mechanic, he gets +2/+2, and whenever he becomes blocked, you draw 2 cards. Okay.
Did you say 5/5 for 5?
It's a 5/5 hexproof for 5. Yeah,
That you get to draw cards?
You draw cards as long as your commander's out. Yeah, that card's ridiculous.
And it's a 7/7 revival?
Yeah. Frost Titan. Thanks to draw our Isle.
I don't even pay the mana to do that.
Sphinx of the Magosi. Phyrexian Ingester.
When things need to die.
Well, yeah, duplicate in blue. Sphinx of Bethune, Factor Fiction on a dude. Hoverguard Sweepers. 5/6 flyer for 8. And when he returns, goes to the battlefield, enters the battlefield, you may return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. That's not bad on Dead Navigator, I guess. Breaching Leviathan. It is a 9/9 for 9 that when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, tap all non-blue creatures, and they don't untap, so you get to Frost Breath the board.
Did the other one say permanence?
What?
The bounce 2 things?
The bounce? No, creatures.
Thank God.
Oh, that's dumb. Bounce your land, bounce your land, bounce your land, bounce your land.
Oh, it's 2 of your lands.
Deep Sea Kraken. This is a 6/6 unblockable for 10 with suspend 9 for 3, and whenever an opponent casts a spell, it loses a time counter. Okay.
It's the taking turns win condition.
Is it really?
It's a couple people have played it.
Play it in taking turns?
Yeah.
In Modern?
Yeah.
Infinite Reflection.
So,
Enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield attached to a creature, each other non-token creature you control becomes a copy of that creature. Non-token creature you control under the battlefield is a copy of enchant creature. That's really hilarious. Will of Ideals. This is one of the newer ones. 6 mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you draw 2 cards. Cool. At the beginning of each other player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. At the beginning of your up step, you draw 2 additional cards. So that's a way better Howling Mine. Cyclonic Rift. Wholeheartedly, in my opinion, the single best card in Commander. No competition, better than Soul Ring in my opinion. I would rather have a Cyclonic Rift in my hand.
As long as you have the mana.
As long as you have the mana. Like, this card is bonkers. This card is absolutely bonkers. Crackling Counterpart, Instant Speed Clone. Only my stuff. We got a Flashback for 7. Domineering Will. Target player gains control of up to 3 target non-attacking creatures until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they block if able. Intellectual Offering. This card's a blue offering. Choose an opponent. You and that player each draw 3 cards. Choose an opponent, untap all non-land permanents you control, and all non-land permanents that player controls. So it's 5 mana, take an extra turn. Stroke of Genius. Target player draws X cards for blue, 2, and X. Rite of Reflections. This card and Mirror Gallery and Legendaries is really fun. You make a clone. If you kick it for 5, you make a bunch of clones. Aether Gale returns 6 non-land permanents to their owner's hands. That card's pretty cool. Distorting Wake, Triple Blue X, Bounce Stuff, Steel Calcite, just ridiculous removal in Artifact. This one is Sapphire Medallion, blue spells cost 1 less. Crown of Doom, this card's cool. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Pay 2, target player other than Crown of Doom's owner gains control of it. Activate this ability only once per turn. Only once during your turn. So, it's kind of a cool curse. You have Disc, this card's not okay. Coral Atoll. Just blow up the board, why don't you? Coral Atoll. Kairi Land. Ghost Quarter. Lonely Sandbar. Myriad Landscape. Sagat, get 2 basics. Remote Isle. Tech Edge. Alright, that card's cool. $3 reprint. Sotetic Cavern. Seriously, the only Morph land. I don't understand why Morph is the weird extra mechanic on blue, but I guess it is.
So tricky.
So tricky. Reserve Mage. Fathom Seer. It's a morph. Return to islands you control their owner's hand to morph it. When it's turn face up, draw 2 cards. Fogbank. Love Fogbank. Willbender. Riptide Survivor. Whenever it's turn face up, draw 2 cards, then discard 3. What? That card's terrible. Discard 2, then draw 3. Oh, it's weird. It's like reverse.
It's like a red card.
It's like a red card, yeah. It's like that goblin that you tap him and he sacks. Yeah, you discard a card and then you draw a card.
Rummaging Goblin.
Rummaging Goblin, yeah. I love that card because the flavor is fantastic. Look, a shiny. Drops whatever he has, grabs another one. Seagate Oracle. Shaper Parasite, morph when it's face up, target you guys +2/+2, or -2/+2 till end of turn, so it's a pseudo kill spell. Mold Drifter, draw cards, Brine Elemental, Fool's Demise. I like this card. Enchant creature, when it dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. When it's put into the graveyard from a battlefield, return it to your hand. Yep. Cool. Pagify! Monkeys! Another royal. Turn a frog, make things 0/1 frogs, or 1/1 frogs. Exclude. Counter target creature spell, draw a card. Dismiss. Counter target spell, draw a card. Call to mind. Return target instant restrict card from your graveyard to your hand. And there's a bunch actually reprints, I believe. Compulsive Research, Concentrate, draw 3 cards, Rush of Knowledge, draw a card equal to the highest converted mana cost of an opponent you control. Artisan Kozilek. That card is just ridiculous.
Concentrate. That's like a better Tidings.
This?
Unless Tidings. I think
It's sorcery.
I think Tidings was a sorcery too.
Okay. Everflowing Chalice, Tormod's Crypt, Soul Ring, everything needs Soul Ring, Mind Stone, Sky Diamond, Swiftfoot Boots, Commander Sphere, Unstable Obelisk, Worm Power Stone, Assault Suit, Thran Dynamo. Whoa, whoa, that's a good card. Gargoyle's Eye, Dream Sun Hatred. Yeah, no.
You don't want to say something about Assault? That's because you didn't say anything about Assault Suit.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Assault Suit's angry. Well, I was gonna get to these. So the Golem's Eye, it's a 4-mana artifact that adds 2 to your mana pool. It does strictly worse than some cards.
It's like a Thran Dynamo-ish.
Ish, kinda. Assault Suit, 4 mana. You equip a creature, it gets +2/+2 and has haste, cannot attack you or a planeswalker you control, and can't be sacrificed. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, you may give that creature to your opponent and untap it, which is hilarious. I'm gonna give my commander to you. Hit your buddy with it, because they can't attack you because the equipment is still yours. It's really cool.
John, I know why they put all those in there.
Why?
Because Teferi untaps 4 permanents.
Right.
Thran Dynamo or
Oh yeah, you just make all the mana.
Ugh.
Unstable Obelisk, 7, sack, destroy target permanent. You could actually probably pay for it in this deck. And then Commander Sphere, tap for whatever colors your general is, and then you can sacrifice it to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
This deck was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, they said that there was things. They said this deck was.
Well, yeah, these decks are like $5 more than the normal ones, and then the zombies for Stitcher Durrell, and monkeys for Pongify. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been John the Lunar Gamer with the Blue Commander deck for 2014. Signing off. See you later.